Hi guys, happy Friday. Today I am not necessarily doing an instructional video because I'm just working on putting this journal together. I made this cover yesterday and it's going to have an eclectic theme, bold, vivid, fun, art journaly. So today I'm putting the signatures in and I was just gonna record. It's kind of just a have me in the background kind of video. You can watch, obviously. But I'm just cutting these papers down. This is potentially signature 1. We'll see how many fit. And then I have 2 other signatures on my stove sitting there because I have no room for them. So, yeah. This journal will be up for sale once it's ready. And I've stuffed. I'll add a lot of things that'll be fun to play with, work with. So, this will be the first journal that I'm posting for sale. I have made several journals for myself, but I have to get over the hurdle of letting them go. So as I'm making this one, I'm making it with the intent that it's not for me. So I'm just gonna start making my pages, and if it's something you wanna hang out and do or watch or whatever, here I am. A lot of times as I'm putting my pages together, they may not, the ones you see right here may not be exactly what ends up going in. I kind of just decide as I go. It can be a little hectic and messy too while I'm doing it. A little bouncy because I have to cut. I did go and get a new cutter today because my other one was not cooperating. I can't decide if I should throw it out or not because so what's wrong with it is the string that's in here. I have a Fiskar, it has a string. It's all warped and crinkled, so it won't cut straight. So I don't know if I should save it or not. So I'm just eyeballing. That's how I do my journals. I generally get like yep, so that one works just perfectly by chance. So I'll use this one as, what's it called? Kind of, I don't know what the word is. The one that I kind of get the other pages about the same. Yeah, I'm going to try not to be bouncy, but this will probably be a bouncier video. I did end up ordering a camera stand that was to go on the ground, so it's not attached to my table. But it was defective and weak and won't even hold my camera, so that's not gonna work for me. This one's gonna be too wide. Yep, it's gonna, let's see. Well, there's nothing I can do about it. Let me see if this is too wide. I'll take a hair off. Just a hair. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I guess I'll set. I'm trying to make piles here. Offcuts there, pages here, scraps there. Because I do use my scraps. Not all, but a bunch. So I won't have these all be the same size, but I start off with a few that will go to the width of the journal, and then I start adding ones that are fun shapes or sizes. This one I'll make a little bit shorter. I think I might have to cut it down just a hair. So it's Friday. Do you guys have any weekend plans? I don't have any. I never do. I'm a homebody. I go over to my friends' houses here and there, but let's see. Let me just double check that I like the size of these. Yeah, I do. Okay. So this, yeah, like I said, this one's going to be eclectic, kind of art journaly, junk journaly. You can do whatever you want with it. I'm just adding some fun papers in, you know. just to have a little bit of a change up. Let's see. I don't have make a journal formula because I don't make a lot, or I've never made one to sell. But I'm slowly creating my system. Okay, let's see. So in case you're new here, let me grab my journal. I'll show you what the goal for this one is. So this is the journal that, let me get this to stop bouncing. This is the journal that I recently made for myself last Sunday. So I've been working in it. Check out my live videos because that's where I play and add things. Like I made this funky tag. That's where I show a lot of just fun techniques or whatever. So this is how this journal looks. And I do have a flip through on my channel. I'll link that in the description. But this is the vibe that I'm going for this one that I'm making right now to sell. So fun, you know, bright. I dyed this paper. It's nice and crunchy. You might not be able to see it at the moment. It's just some blue dyed paper. Let's see. Okay. I need to move my cutter. These, let's see. I like to weave in some plain colored for more journaling spots, but I will be adding in lots of things to journal on to write. So if these pages seem, a lot of them as I go seem busy, rest assured there's gonna be pockets and all sorts of fun things to do. If I had my way, I'd do all funky pages, but I want you guys, or whoever buys it, to have the freedom to do like, ooh, design your page. I don't think I cut that very straight. Let me trim that up. And then I go back and forth of oh my gosh, this camera. Leaving the pages straight, or if I want to round them. So I'll just decide later. I did round them in this one for the most part. But I can always do that after it's put together. I don't think I need my trimmer for this. The goal for this journal is to have roughly 10 pages per signature. So I'm gonna do 3 signatures. So then it would have, what, 120 journaling pages. Some might have a couple more pages depending. We'll just see. Just kind of playing it by ear. Let's make this one just a hair thinner. Okay. And then I have a little pile next to me to add for like details. You'll see in a sec. Not details, but interest. So hang on a minute. I'm gonna do this one just a little lighter because it's got a nice white background for a nice plain playing field. Oops. I wish I could have both those in there, but and then you guys, I use a lot of these for half or like quarter page or, you know, in the journal. You'll see in a sec. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm already at 10. But there's this I want to add. bike page with some graph paper. So I'm gonna have this be like this. I'm gonna keep that in there because I like it for texture. Okay. And then I was gonna add possibly this little pocket, or let me see. Where did I put? Oh, here it is. That. So I just have a little bin of offcuts from the last one I made, so I'm just grabbing a couple of these to see what I want to do. Sorry for the bouncy. There's just no avoiding it today. All right. Oops. I cut this one with my crappy cutter, so I have to fix it still. Still doesn't look totally straight. Okay. This one I'm gonna round. I might end up rounding the other ones, but this one I definitely want rounded. All right, I'm gonna put those together and see where I'm at for thickness wise. Oh, I have a couple other pages that I'm supposed to add. Let's see, yeah, let me look here. Let me just at least get these together. Look real quick. Okay. This is the part that I gotta think through. How do I want my pages to look? Let's grab one of these. That maybe. What do we got going on here? I like to mix, you know, plain, then, you know what? I need something. I need this. I need this first. I want this one to be the first one. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. All right, let's put these birds in here. I'll do the map as the center. birds. Let's do this. What one was this? Actually, no, I'm going to do this one as the center. Let me see. Yeah, I'll do that as the center. So the map here. I need it to open. Flowers here. That'll be the center. Oh, I forgot this guy. So I need this guy. This guy. Okay, now I gotta put in my like little pieces. Let me see, I was thinking about putting this card in here. Okay, let's see if I like that. So then I have to just kind of, I flip through it to see if I like it. I'm gonna put, oops, I gotta trim that one. Actually, let's do this one. This one. Flowers, card. I talk to myself. Let me see. That should probably be thick enough. I do have some, oops. Let me double check on this one. Because I have a, if I can find it. Where did I put it? Oh, it's going in the next signature. I have a piece of fabric. I might add, move this for a sec. I want to add this. I'll add this in there. It might be too long. I might have to trim it. We'll see. I gotta see where I want it. How about right here? See how that'll look. Okay. Okay, that's good. I think that's bulky enough. Sometimes I like to push and try to put a little bit more in there. But I think once someone journals and adds all sorts of stuff, it's plenty. So I gotta restrain myself. So the next step is lining these all up. Getting my I use these big clips. I want to add everything to it, but you know, you just gotta restrain. So I use those and all, and I'm using, I guess, twine. Is that what it is? Clean up my mess. Might try to squeeze this packet in there. So, well, it's a gift bag, but I gotta see where it would make sense. It's a lot of green, isn't it? Is there somewhere else I can squeeze it? Let's see if I like that. Oh, that's getting thick. Okay. I see. I don't mind it there. Okay. This is the stressful part for me because I'll show you why if I could find it. I don't know where I put it. Okay, so I bound a signature last night and I did not bind it correct. It was correct, but it was up too high. And so all those pages are basically, I guess, ruined unless I make, I don't know. So the signature was sitting, it wasn't terrible. It was like that, but it wasn't even. And it like just annoyed me. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. They have holes down each page. So, I mean, I won't throw the paper out. I'll use it, but you know. I'll link, oh, here it is, but yeah. So I'll link who I follow to bind and do all this because she's amazing. This is the signature that I did. And, you know, it's got 3 holes down it. We'll see if I can't recover this into another journal because it's all put together. It's so sad. Okay. Next step is lining everything up. Making sure everything looks good. This part is super scary for me. I'll get over it someday, but as if these things are off by just a little bit, you kind of, I mean, worst case, I could tear a page out if I didn't love it, but all right, let me do one page at a time. Let me see where I'm going to be putting. Okay. All right. All right. Now I just cross my fingers. I hope everything goes okay. Mine that I made for myself went together perfectly. And I tried to make one to sell, and then I think I got a little nervous maybe. I don't know. But, and well, I was doing it outside, and you know, I was dealing with a little bit of elements, and I just should have focused and was inside doing it. Okay, so the girl that I taught, her channel is called Sea Panda Crafts. She's no longer making videos, but I'll show you guys, I'll link it because it's just absolutely amazing for beginners. Okay, so she recommended doing, I think her name's Wendy, is taking a book and then taking where you're trying to bind, so that when you're using your awl, it just goes through to the book. Again, this is not a tutorial. This is just the way I'm doing it. All right. So I need to do this where I'm not making it so top heavy like I did before. I think I was up too high. Okay. There goes nothing. This is gonna be real bouncy, so I'll probably just edit it out. All right, guys, I'll bind this up and then I will be back.